Hi, this is Matt with LSAT Cracked. In today's lesson, we're going to discuss an extremely important concept called quantifiers. These are special words in the LSAT that have a specific numerical meaning, and it's very important you know exactly what they mean. So let's start off with a simple thought experiment. Let's say we're doing an LSAT power brunch, and my job is to bring the eggs. Knock on the door, you answer, and I say, hey, I have some eggs. The question is, what does that word some mean? And another way if you can think about answering this question is, what is the numerical range of eggs I might have if the thing I'm holding is, in this example, a cardboard container of eggs that could hold up to a dozen eggs, but you can't see inside the box. So the question is, when I say I have some eggs, what is the acceptable numeric range where what I'm saying is still technically logically true? The answer is a minimum of 1 up to and including the possibility of all. In this case, 12 eggs. If I could hold up to 100, it would be 1 to 100. So it's simply a minimum of 1. Let's go to the next most common one. What if I said, hey, good news, I have most of the eggs? That means a minimum, in this case, of 7, more than half. 6 is not good enough. Interestingly though, even though no one would ever talk like this in real English, on the LSAT, I'm allowed to have 12 eggs there. I know, no one would ever talk like that, but if I say most, I'm simply establishing a minimum, more than half, up to and including the possibility of all. Now if I say I have all the eggs, obviously I have exactly 12. Let's do a few more that trip some students up. What if I tell you, hey, bad news, I don't have all the eggs? The quantifier here is not all. Clearly you know I don't have all the eggs, I don't have 12. But what's the numeric range? Well, let's start with the maximum. The maximum is 11 eggs, but the minimum is not 1. The minimum is 0. The only piece of information I've conveyed to you is that I do not have all of the eggs. I've simply negated the possibility of having all 12. I have not told you that I have some eggs. Now, if I had said, hey, good news, I have some, comma, but not all the eggs, now I've combined two quantifiers. One is established as a minimum with some, but 11 is now established as the maximum with not all. One last one that causes people difficulty on a few rare LSAT questions, the concept of many. Now there's a few things I want to say about the word many. The first is that it does not equal most. Most is a percentage of greater than 50. Many is a large number, but number is the key idea. It's not a percentage, it's just a number. It just means a lot or several. It has no real strict meaning other than it means more than one. So when we discuss templates later on in the course about combining a sum, a most, or an all statement together, you'll be able to diagram many as some. But keep in mind it is different than some. It means more than one. If you can master these basic quantifiers along with their specific meanings, it's going to give you solid foundational grounding for the upcoming exercises we're going to dive into when we discuss which two concepts can be combined to form a valid transitive link.